When I was a high school student, and even now, I wish that everybody in the world would speak the same language. If so, we wouldn't have to struggle with English now. And Canadians wouldn't have had to study French when they were students. And we could travel all around the world and get to know each other much more easily. Do you know how many languages there are in the world? 1,000? Some linguists say 3,000.
Wow.
Others say 8,000. Although we cannot say the exact number, it's a lot. Why are there so many languages in the world? Is that because of history? Is that geography? Do different environments require different languages? Why is the world so big and complicated? Let's find out. It's a baby seal. As you know, the Inuit is a race of people from northern Canada, parts of Greenland, and Alaska. How many words are there to describe seal in English or Japanese or Korean? We've already known that English word seal. And in Japanese, we have the word azarashi. And in Korean, there is the word muge. Well, there are still more words to describe different kinds of seal, but how about Inuit? They distinguish seals in different ways. For example, it's a baby seal again. The Inuit call them baby seals nettiavini. It's a word only for baby seal. Their meat are tender and delicious. That's why they want to hunt them. They become the target of their hunting. In addition, there are still more words for seal. Netia is the word only for newborn baby seal. Tiga is the word only for mature male. Nunik is the word only for mature female. For the Inuit, only one word for seal is not enough. They use a lot of words to describe seal. Why? Because they've been hunting seals for a long time. That's why seal is such an important part for their culture. If we don't know or try to understand about their culture, we will have no idea about how they use their language in their daily lives. For us, seal is just seal. But it shows that our languages are deeply connected to our cultures. Let's think about another word. Is there any Japanese here? Please pronounce the word. Thank you. Yes, it's the Japanese word, mendokusai. Please repeat after me. Mendokusai.
Mendokusai.
Thank you, my favorite word. When we look up the word in a Japanese English dictionary, it means troublesome or causing a lot of trouble or pain for a long time. But for Japanese users, it's not the exact meaning of mendokusai. It has lighter meaning. For example, lazy people always use the word. I always use the word. Maybe I use the word more than 5 times in a day. before going to school, before taking a shower, turning off the TV, even before standing up when I'm tired. And I use the word in this week a lot because of final presentation. So anyway, I want to say that the definitions in our dictionaries do not always convey the entire meaning. It's impossible to translate our words into another language perfectly because we have different cultures. We've already known that how deeply our languages are connected to our cultures. So I will show you a short video.
Whoa, careful there, Annie Oakley.
I don't have to be careful, I got a gun.
Well, you probably want the accessory kit, holster,
Oh yeah,
bandolier,
maybe.
silencer, loudener, speed cocker,
I'd like to down to that.
and this is for shooting down police helicopters.
Well, why not like that? Yeah. Just give me my gun.
Sorry, the law requires a 5-day waiting period. We've got to run a background check.
5 days? But I'm mad now.
Yes.
I'd kill you if I had my gun.
Yeah, well, you don't.
Okay, first I will ask native English speakers. Was it funny?
It's a masterpiece of humor.
Okay, next I will ask English learners. Did you get it? Did you get the joke? I think for most of them, it was difficult to get the joke. When I first saw it, I didn't understand nor laugh at all, and I was disappointed. It's been 6 months since I came here. Why didn't I get the joke? I thought The Simpsons was only for kids, so it would be easy to understand. But it contains a lot of jokes about politics, religion, other matters in the States. That's why it's difficult to get the joke for English learners. So let's review the show. What is the themes of the show? I think everybody recognized the conversation was taking place at the gun shop. The themes is gun control. And Homer tried to buy a gun. And then gun shopkeeper said to him, the law requires a 5-day waiting period. We've got to run a background check. And then Homer said to him, 5 days? But I'm mad now. I would kill you if I had my gun. What the joke? It's about gun problem in the States. Everybody in the States can access guns easily, and the law is too limited. It's a big problem in the States, but Homer expressed the problem in funny way. That's why it's funny for North Americans. But if we don't know about Americans' law or the reason for them, we are not able to understand or love the joke deeply. We cannot fully get it. So I want to say that if we really want to master another language, we must understand its culture as well. But how? How can we understand a culture in order to master its language? I will show you one example. Who is he? Maybe Japanese may know his name. Yes, he is Akebono from Hawaii. What is your image of sumo wrestling? I want to ask non-Japanese people. Yes. When I asked the question to non-Japanese people, they said they are extremely fat. Yes, I agree. Or, why do they wear diaper? Now, sumo may look a little bit strange for non-Japanese people, but it's one of the traditional national sports in Japan. And it has traditional custom and very strict laws of etiquette. And currently, there are lots of small wrestlers from other countries. And all of them speak Japanese very well. Of course, when they first came to Japan, they couldn't speak Japanese at all. And they didn't have enough time to study language like we do. So how? How could they master Japanese? How is it possible? Do you know where they had to live when they were young, around 20 years old? Did they live their own home? No, they didn't. They have to live kind of dormitory with other sumo wrestlers. It means they are completely separated from their lifestyle. So they have to follow traditional Japanese custom. They had to live with another Japanese. They had to use Japanese all the time, even if their Japanese is not perfect. That's why they could understand Japanese culture as well as its language very quickly. I don't try to ask you to be a sumo wrestler, literally. But if you want to really master another language, it's not enough to study grammar or vocabularies. My Japanese English teacher said he has taught to two different kinds of students. One studied English just in order to get a good job or a good score on a test. And others studied English because they liked its culture or people. Which student improved faster? Easy question. Yes, of course. The latter improved much faster than the former. So, if there are some people who study another language in order to get a good job, I recommend you change your mind. Because it's good for your progress or motivation. And there are lots of international students from Korea or Japan to study English. For them, including me, it's easy to be a sumo wrestler. I mean, we should take advantage of this chance. If we really want to master another language, why not become more like that culture? Why not add that culture's personality into your own? Let another culture guide your tongue. It will make you larger and the world smaller. Thank you.